I need to come down there, and you need to get me ready for my retirement match.
Hey, bro, I got you covered, bro.
That's a good idea.
Serious, I got you covered. Put you to work. I got everything you need.
You know what's funny is where I live, uh, a very well-known wrestling family is within 30 minutes of me, and they would be the Von Erichs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I'm actually going to get in with them first and just get some of the rust off. And I may have to pick up the phone and call you, Booker.
Hey, bro.
100%.
I'm telling you, man. You know, I work with the what not to do's.
Yeah, exactly.
we got to worry about the rest, but don't do this.
I remember when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall came down to the power plant, and they were going through some match, and it was the first time I'd seen them, and that I'll never forget Kevin saying, "What are you, crazy? I don't take bumps, especially not here." I'll never forget that. Never.
I'm serious, man. The art of doing nothing.
Exactly.
That's what I call it.
That's what I did. Right? I kind of exemplified that.
Boy, you did, man. I tried. I swear to God, I tried it myself, man. I tried to do as best as I possibly could.
Yes,
Every
sir.
3 hours, I have to ingest about 4,000 calories to get my weight up for this freaking retirement match. So,
Any injuries? What's going on with how's your body doing, brother?
any injuries? Well, let's see. When I went down to Medellin, Colombia at BioAccelerator, I got 14 injections in my spine. Okay, four in my shoulder and four in my knee. So, and those are just, yeah, man, they're lingering everything. I'm beat to hell, but the fact is that I've always said it. 75% of me is better than 99% of the fuckers on the planet right now. So, you know, I got to do it one more time, man. They're giving me the opportunity to go out kind of my way because nobody really knows. But my last match against Roman, I was told that I was wrestling 3 weeks beforehand and I had COVID. So, you know, I never got the opportunity to kind of go out my way and represent myself a little bit, you know, in the vein of what I used to be. And I've had a couple months, and I've got a couple months upcoming to prepare for, or at least a couple months to prepare for what I'm about to embark upon. But, you know, man, yeah, I'm
Who are you wrestling, brother?
I have no idea, but even though I'm 58, it's going to be one hell of a fun time for me and probably not very fun for them.
I think Gunther would be a great one.
Yeah, he talked some shit when we were in Atlanta, and he set that one up. So, I mean, that's an easy one. But, I mean, who knows? I'll take anybody they want to put on the plate. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be. But I do know that I will be as ready as I can be at 58 years old, and I'm going to bring something that I used to have. Hopefully, it's a lot of it, you know?
Are you training by yourself, or do you got somebody training with you? What's your schedule?
Well, I like I said, I just got the stem cell treatment, so you can't train, you can't do anything, any compression, any lifting, anything for like 3 weeks afterwards. And
really,
last week was 3 weeks, and I got a cold and I got the flu, and so I haven't been able to work out at all. But I think it's all for the best because it's letting the stem cells kind of sink in. And you know, Rampage is a buddy of mine, and he went to BioAccelerator 2 weeks afterwards, got in the ring, blew his shoulder out. So I think by me being able to abstain from heavy lifting and kickboxing and the stuff that I got to do to prepare is the smartest thing. But, you know, once I get all this crap out of my lungs and out of my head right now, my sinuses, I'm going to get back in the ring for the first time in a long time, hit the ropes, and like I said, I'm gonna get in with the Von Erich kids.
Good.
And there's a kid named Jimmy House who, it's a very long story, but Jimmy's a champion in one of the federations now, and he was a huge fan of mine growing up, and I brought him to one of my comeback matches, and one thing led to another, and he got in the business, and he's a power lifter, and he's a jiu-jitsu black belt, and he's just one of the nicest kids you're ever going to meet. And fortunately, you know, he got into the business and has seen a lot of success. and I'm going to get together with him. I'm going to get together with Tyrone Spong. I'm going to get together with Liam Harrison, you know, two professional kickboxers. And you know, I gotta do me, man. So I gotta
I hear
have
you.
some monsters around me to kind of get me in the mood, you know?
I love it. I love it. Now let me ask you this: have you ever, in your entire life, not worked out for 3 consecutive weeks?
No,
I knew that
no.
answer.
No, you
So
know, you haven't either, man. It's the hardest thing in the world. It's not, I mean, eating gluten free, not having sugar, not having pasta, not eating red meat more than, I don't know. They say 3 days a week, but I have to eat it like 5 times a day. You know, there's a lot of things that I've abstained from. I haven't drank alcohol in a month. For me,
wow.
I don't drink much anyway. I'll probably have a couple beers a week,
Have you put
but
the cigarettes down?
oh, I haven't. I never smoked cigarettes, bro.
I'm joking. Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
when I broke my neck, brother, I lost about 15 pounds at first, but then
yeah,
I got food poisoning.
yep,
So I remember I had lost about 45 to 50 pounds over that,
yeah,
and I couldn't train for 3 months. I couldn't take any supplements. I couldn't do anything for 3 months. When I started back, I was about 205
yep.
and skinny as a rail, but 3 months and one day I was back in the gym. The x-ray showed that my neck had fused from the
Yep.
broken neck, and 3 months in a day. And let me tell you, it is the weirdest thing you have ever tried to do, brother.
Oh, it
When you were
sucks.
laying paralyzed in a ring, and all of a sudden you're going to try to lift weight. It was bizarre,
Yeah.
but I remember shrugs were the weirdest thing because of your neck. I remember it being so weird that
Well,
I was trying to
that
push weight.
that's the
But
problem with me right now is that I'm supposed to stay away from compression for a period of time, right?
right,
And uh, I don't think I'll be bending bars with 700 pounds on it, you know, doing shrugs anymore. Now, 225, 315, I can see that easy, but I don't think
absolutely.
I'll be able to throw that kind of weight around that I used to. But, you know, who needs to anymore? You
You
know, it's
don't
all
need
about being
to.
smart, and I'm not
Other,
going to need it.
the other day in the gym, this kid he had 315 on there. I was watching him, and he did it one time. And as soon as he got done, I walked straight up to him and I said, "Hey, buddy, can I ask you a question?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Why did you do that?" And he went, "I don't know." I
Because
said,
he's a kid. That's why. They
and I said, "Let
can.
me tell you
That's
why
why.
you did it." I said, "You did it, and you did it to impress." I said, "Two people, your friend and I was watching. You didn't even know it." I said, "You didn't even video it." I said, "You barely got it, but let me tell you what could have happened." I said, "You could have tore your pec
Yeah.
and been out 6 months."
But you can't tell these kids that. You
You
can't. And
can't.
you couldn't have told us that when we were kids, right?
No way.
Now, let me tell you something how far life has come. I mentioned my son, right? Gage plays middle linebacker at Colorado. Now he's a redshirt freshman, so I mean he hasn't seen the field much at all because it's Division I football. This kid did 225 24 times last week and did a standing backflip at 232 pounds. I mean, that's pretty impressive. But these kids have gotten to a level uh, that's unbelievable because, like, back when I was in college, like when I was a senior, I don't know if I did 24 reps with 225. That's combine stuff, right? So their bar is just so high, man. It's crazy.
And the back flip was not even something people could even do at 180 pounds.
No, and he tried to do it in full pads too. It didn't work out real well, but just to have the confidence to be able to do that on the turf, man, when you've never done it before.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
crazy.
fearless. They're just fearless. X Games did that, you know, all this stuff, parkour, whatever the hell they call what they do now. But these kids are crazy. They're on a whole different level.